I just spit everywhere. Well, howdy. How are you? I am fabulous. Thank you so much for asking. I am back with another Gelish video. This time I'm going to attempt to properly remove the Gelish structure gel. Not with the little clamp things, but with actual foil removal patty things. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I ordered these little OPI, what are they called? Expert Touch removal wraps. I did not want to go out and get foil just for this purpose, and I kept forgetting to bring it from home, so I figured I could give these a shot at the same time as those. And I did get enough to play with these a couple of times, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with them with regular gel soak-off polish and other, maybe acrylic or something, other things that we can try soaking off with these to see how they compare to the clippy things, see if there really is a difference. But these are not what the video is about. We are going to use these to soak off the structure gel that is currently on my nails. Shall we start? I am going to bring you down to my nail vision and we will get started. Okay, so I have already taken off my red gel polish with my e-file. I just did that before we started to save some time. I'm just going to give a quick buff over these nails to remove any additional gel polish that we don't want to have to worry about, and then we will begin with the structure gel removal. Cool. So I'm just gonna whip over quickly just to make sure that there's, although I did use my e-file to get all the top coat and gel polish and everything off, but I just want to make sure that there's none stuck on the edges that might make it more difficult to remove. Pinky is always the hardest to get the color off. And just gently going around the cuticles to get any additional remaining unwanted color off, and that's about as good as I'm probably gonna get. So I guess I just take one of these pre-foiled pads, soak it in acetone. This guy is leaky. And there we go. One done. Let's get this last guy in here. Pinkies are always the hardest. All right. And now we wait. Wrapped up like a baked potato, and we are waiting. I'm going to give it 15. We'll give it 15 minutes. That's usually how much, if I were to soak off a gel polish, that's how much time I would give it. I'll give it 15, take a gander, and we will come back and see how this worked this time. I'm back. It's been a smidge over 15 minutes, but I got another video filmed in the meantime. So if you see a video pop up and I've got silver fingertips, that's why. It's been 22 minutes. Let's take these bad boys off and see what we're working with. I'm gonna bring you back down to my nail view and we will get started. Let us begin. I'm gonna do one at a time. Apparently I should be. Ow! See how it does this? It hurts. That's why I don't like doing it. Yeah, it's about the same as the It's coming off a smidge easier. Like I'm not having to dig as much, but like let's try this guy. Ooh. That's better. Oh. See that? Hell yeah. Okay, so some it was coming off easier. That's better. It's not. See? I got those big chunks, but it pulled. It was still too adhered to the nail, and now there's some nail. I mean, and it. Getting it off the tips is harder because they want to bend, so I use my thumb to. There we go. Ow. You see, like it's. I have to wrap it tight, and it hurts. I don't like that. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Okay. I wonder if I would leave these on even longer. If they would. So I'm wondering if I were to leave these on for a really long time, I may actually be able to get away with not having to scrape. It's weird because it like pulls out some stuff and it kind of looks like a weird burn or blister or something. Okay. I don't like that. I'm gonna take the 100 side of my 180 grit file and I guess try to remove the chunk off of this index finger on the tip. There we go. Cool, I guess I'm, see, and I still end up having to file off. I still end up having to file off the remainder. I could soak them again, but I've already waited 20 minutes. I don't want to keep waiting. It's faster. I'm not pressing hard at all. It's literally just the weight of the file. Okay, I'm gonna clean this mess up and I will meet you back up there. All right, my friends, we have removed the structure gel via soak off for the second time. There was a comment in the last video and she did mention that if you just do thin coats, like if you were doing polish, she has no problem soaking it off whatsoever. You've obviously seen on my nails and longer nails and things like that, I do tend to try to build a bit of an apex and a little bit more structure than just thin coats like polish. And I think because of that, I'm having a harder time soaking it off. I also think that because I don't remove the product to reapply the product every single time I do my nails, I generally just build on top of what's already existing. I basically do an infill. There's a video about that. I can link that for you. Since I'm basically doing an infill, I think that because the product is staying on my nails that much longer, it's that much harder to get off, which is true for any gel polish. The longer it's on your nails in the UV, the harder it is actually to soak off. So I think with a combination of those two things, being on my nails for such a long time, building up the structure and not just using thin coats, are some of the reasons that I'm having a harder time removing this with the soak off method. But you did see, absolutely, it was penetrating, bits were coming off, it does work. I think I would personally have to leave it on my nails a lot longer than 20 minutes just because of those things that I mentioned before. If you're not leaving them on your nails, infilling and infilling and infilling, or if you're doing much thinner coats, you'll probably have a much easier time soaking this off either with foils or with the little clippy things, because I didn't notice a huge difference. The foils will allow it to be a little bit faster. It definitely did help break down the product faster and easier. Personally, I'm going to stick with probably filing off most of it, doing minimal soak offs for the sheer fact that I don't like to use the foil. I think it's wasteful. I'm not going to use the foil on me or my clients because it's wasteful. I'll continue to use the clippy things if I do need to soak off anything. And for the structure gel, I'm absolutely going to just continue either infilling it or filing off what I need as opposed to soaking it off. It takes too long. I could file it off faster, and like I've said in my previous video, I don't want to soak my hands or my clients' hands in acetone for 15, 20, 25, possibly 30, beyond 30 minutes to get this off. I'd rather just file it off and maybe do a quick soak for 5 minutes if we have to get off any remaining residuals. I think that is everything for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video and possibly even learned something. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like this channel, or you like me, or you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I put out videos kind of every Monday, and go ahead and check out our social media so you can stay up to date on everything at the shop, at home, and at my nail desk. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!